right. Okay, and we are live here at Crypto Connect Palm Beach. Place is starting to be jamming. We have with me here Paul Vowell. He's with Scenes, Scenes.io. Tell me a little bit, Paul, about Scenes and what brought you here to Crypto Connect.
Scenes is a virtual platform for the exchange of digital goods, meaning we give definitive value to things like NFTs by simply allowing users to put them in a playable field. We enhance this experience by implementing content filmed out of our volumetric capturing stage in Culver City, California. We are the only company in the world that can capture a three-dimensional human in movement and deliver them into the metaverse space. So we capture musicians, artists, comedians, other entertainers, and we package them up in their Web 3.0 metaverse space and release it to the world.
That is pretty cool. So I know, obviously, I guess I know a lot of different metaverses, been at a lot of different events. They're taking these high-tech cameras, they're putting people into the metaverse. When you say you're the only company
well, hold on, but they're not.
They're not.
They're putting cartoons, avatars in the metaverse, right?
Okay.
All right. We're not putting avatars. I'm putting her with those feathers and that dress that she's wearing.
It's pretty awesome.
The hair, everything. The micro expressions and the smile, it's not an avatar. It's her. Travis Scott, his performance in Fortnite. That wasn't Travis Scott performing. That was a cartoon. That was some animator's rendition of what Travis Scott might do.
Right.
But that wasn't Travis Scott performing in anything. What we've seen in other virtual spaces, such as Decentraland, is not virtual concerts. We've seen screens of concerts in virtual spaces. That is not a virtual concert. That is a screen of a concert in a virtual space. Two-dimensional content in a three-dimensional world makes no fucking sense. So all metaverse space is nothing but a fugazi, and I'm here to pull the rug on all of it. Simply by putting in actual content, not a flat screen, but three-dimensional humans doing cool shit.
Well, that is pretty interesting because, yeah, you're right. It's the avatar that gets put in there.
Yeah, it's cartoon.
So is this up on your website right now?
It is. You can download the metaverse space itself at nothingtoseehere.io, but you have to purchase a ticket and pay the artist for their performance at scenes.io, SCENEZ.io. But you have to have a MetaMask wallet and connect with your MetaMask account because we believe in interoperability and transference of data, of user data, and more importantly, longevity in intellectual property distribution.
Pretty interesting. Well, when you talk about the longevity of the distribution, it's one of the things that has changed the world for art. I've watched it happen over this last while. Guys are able to really get wealthy, especially when Ethereum's higher than it is right now.
Art has never made so much money ever.
Ever. And you talk about royalties. And
while the artist is alive.
Yeah, exactly.
The fuck?
And their children and grandchildren and everything else can continue to give royalties.
Generational wealth that you can pass down simply by giving them your 12 key words. Yeah. Picasso and Da Vinci would have killed for this ability because they wouldn't have been stifled by the church.
They wouldn't have been, a lot of different things. So really interesting what you're doing. So what is your goal here at the conference?
Simply educating people. Right now, public awareness is our main concern. Having a fantastic futuristic product means nothing if nobody knows about it. You see, the Philippines are around 24% of the consumer market in NFTs, right? Well, that's because they're at 50% public awareness of the market. They're at 30% user adoption of the market. America's at 10% user awareness. We're the #1 consumer market on the planet, but no one's participating in the #1 growth industry in the fucking world. It's because there's nothing to fucking buy. This is a bunch of bullshit. It's investment, right? So we're not aiming, we put super famous kick-ass people doing badass shit in the metaverse, giving definitive value, transcending this depression we're in, right? This super cool fucking technology as far as intellectual property trade, direct creator to consumer facilitation trade. You know, that's super amazing, right?
Yeah.
Cut out the middleman completely. But the question is what, right? Because you need a dev team. You need to pay $1 million to a dev team to put you in there. So then you're reliant on all these other mechanisms to bring you in, but they're not bringing you in. They're bringing their in. Just like Fortnite and Roblox. Let's take them, for example. $6 trillion in digital goods will be sold this year, right? But nobody owns them. My kids will buy and participate in that $6 trillion. But when you buy a t-shirt in Fortnite, you can't wear it in Roblox, so you don't fucking own it. So this $6 trillion should be flushed down the damn toilet.
It's great. It's
Interoperability.
great. It's so important.
Transference of digital goods. When digital goods are the number one good on the planet and it outweighs the sales of physical goods, that already happened. Digital goods outweigh the sales of physical goods. Every fucking thing here. That's a fact, right?
It is a fact.
So then we really need to concern ourselves with that market.
Amazing.
Just my advice.
So where do you go from here? What does the next 30 to 60 days look like for you?
I'm going to go back home and take a nap because it's been a long road.
Yeah.
And I've been very busy for the past couple years. Right now, we're getting ready to roll out public awareness throughout what's called app season. As the fall comes out, all these new devices come out, new headsets. Hopefully, Apple will be dropping their XR glasses. Super excited about that shit.
Yeah.
But then all the world goes and hibernates and looks for new shit to do.
Yeah.
Right? That's when I will strike again. But until then, I'm going to hibernate through the rest of this summer and count my blessings we made it this far.
Well, that's amazing. Well, really cool. I'm going to definitely check it out on your website and everything else. If you could just give people how they get a hold of you, the website one more time.
Yeah, go to scenes.io, SCENEZ.io, or nothingtoseehere.io to download the actual metaverse. You can find me on Instagram at Minister0. We're not on Twitter.
Paul, thanks so much for coming on.
Thank you.
We'll see you soon.